still dreaming high, I had some fucked up dreams last night. I've been having a lot, like, one of the recent themes in my dreams is that, like, so for those of you that don't know, and, I'll talk about this a little bit more at length, I guess. So my dreams, I am a very vivid dreamer. So over the course of 2020, I spent like 3 to 4 months, like, doing lucid dream rituals. And I took all, like, the herbs and spices and stuff, like all the supplements and all that stuff. I went really deep into it for like 3 to 4 months. I quit weed and stuff. Weed is like a big counter effect when you're learning that. But anyway, so I went deep into it. And now I still do some of the practices, right? So it's like, but the learning, so I spent a lot of time every night. I was doing all the things, the wake back to beds, all that crap. And it was great. It was wonderful. And I picked up a skill. So my dreams are always very vivid, very, real. It's very difficult for me to tell the difference between a dream and the real world. I can make out, like, a lot of details. It's hard to tell sometimes, like, remembering a dream, if the dream is very lifelike, if it's like it takes place in, like, my room or something, and it's like an event that didn't, sometimes I've dreamed where I'm, like, doing the show and something weird happens, right? So it's like, sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish if that's a memory that actually happened, or if that was, so my dreams are very realistic. But anyway, but a theme in my dreams, I have these false awakenings all the time. It's crazy. So last night I had a bunch of, like, false awakenings, where, if you don't know what that is, it's like where the dream starts of you waking up in bed somewhere. Or, I mean, it could just be in bed, in your room, wherever. It could be, like, on the couch or somewhere else, but you buy the fact that you woke up on the couch. You might not remember going to bed on the couch exactly, but you buy the fact. It's like the dream starts upon waking up from a supposed dream. So that happens to me all the time. That happens to, like, almost all the time. And sometimes, like, the dreams are the same. Like, so it'll be, like, the same dream is a looping over and over. And, like, I do different things, and then that's how I become, and then it's crazy. So but last night I had the dream where, like, I woke up in the hospital somewhere, and then it was very bizarre, and then, like, I woke up, and I kept waking up in different areas, and, like, but it was, like, always, like, from, like, waking up from, like, being injured or something, like, if you, like, black out or something, if you get hit, or, like, you fall or something, so it was like waking up from some sort of injury, like in the hospital, like on the couch, somewhere. And it was like, and then, like, I would think, like, oh, what happened? And someone would be around to explain to me that, like, whatever. And then bizarre stuff started to happen, and it's like, and it was very strange. And sometimes I get caught in these loops. It's crazy. When are we getting the dream episode? Oh, it's going to be more than an episode. It's going to be a whole sideshow. It's going to be a new show. And I'm working on it. I just ask people to let me have enough time to fully, this is a thing I really want to put some time into. So I want time to really flesh out the creative process of this kind of stuff. But I'm working on it. That's all I can tell you. I wish my dreams weren't vivid. I went to rest. I love it. I get some great rest when my dreams are fucked up. But yeah, so anyway, I experience loops a lot in my dreams, of, like, the same dream or other kinds of dreams. And it's crazy. So, but that also is, like, a theme that leads to me, like, becoming lucid in a dream, is because if I realize that it's a loop, and loops are a lot easier to realize if you carry the consciousness from one to one other. And if you're studying dreams or whatever to the point where you can, carry that memory forward, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool. I'm living 5,000 lifetimes.